The knowledge of water and fire. Master Elias used to say that the mind is not a parchment to be written on, it's a garden. Some seeds must be watered patiently, day after day. Others fall once and burn their way into the soil, never to be forgotten. His apprentice, young Finn, understood those words better than ever that day. He sat at his workbench, struggling to carve the perfect curve into a chair leg. The chisel kept slipping, leaving jagged scars where there should have been smooth grace. This was the kind of knowledge that lived in the hands, not in the head. The kind that demanded repetition, blisters, and quiet persistence. Every evening Finn left frustrated, and every morning he returned to try again. Slowly his lines grew cleaner, his movements more sure. The knowledge was taking root, like an oak growing deep beneath the surface. "It won't come, Master," he sighed. "I understand it in my mind, but my hands won't listen." Elias, gray and strong like an old olive tree, touched the wood. "That's water knowledge," he said. "You carry it in your palms every day, and it slips through your fingers. But in time, your skin will absorb it. It will become a part of you. One day, you won't be able to explain how you do it, but you'll never forget. That's honest knowledge. It costs time and patience." Finn nodded, but his eyes caught the faint scar on Elias's left hand. He'd seen it 100 times, yet never asked. "Master," he whispered, "are there kinds of knowledge that don't need repetition?" Elias grew still. His face turned to stone. He looked at the scar, and a shadow passed through his eyes. "Yes," he said softly. "That's fire knowledge. It doesn't seep in, it strikes, and it leaves a mark you carry forever." The workshop grew quiet, filled with the scent of wood shavings and varnish. "When I was your age," Elias began, "I worked with a saw. I was confident, too confident. My master told me, never place your hand behind the blade. I nodded, but I didn't listen. To me, it was just another rule, just more water to carry in my hands." He paused. "One day, the board stuck. I was in a hurry. For just a moment, only a moment, I placed my hand where I shouldn't. The saw jerked. I didn't feel pain, only a dry crack, and then I saw the blood." Finn's fingers tightened around the chisel. "I never had to repeat that lesson," Elias said quietly. "The moment the teeth touched my skin, I knew, not with my mind, but with every cell in my body. That knowledge burned into me. Even 50 years later, I could forget how to hold a cup, but my hand will never wander behind the saw again. That's scar knowledge. Once it's inside you, it never leaves." Elias rested his scarred hand on the unfinished chair leg. "So be grateful, boy, that your knowledge is made of water. It costs time, but not blood. Water knowledge grows a garden. Fire knowledge burns one down." Finn looked at the stubborn piece of wood with new eyes. It was no longer an enemy, but a patient teacher. He picked up his chisel, and this time his hand was steady. He was ready to pay in time.